Trending real talk lang to. Pera sa bahay na naliligaw.
Politiko sa taas, kumakapit sa bulok na sistema, ginagatasan ng bayan. Di mo napansin to ba? May patong sa bawat proyekto, bawat kasunduan binabaha. At mga vlogger na bayaran, sila binibili para mag-alsa balutan ng kasinungalingan at gawa-gawang hustisya. Sa mga screen natin, sila humahalimuyak na parang santo, pero sa likod dala nila'y paninira, lagim at bingit ng gulo. Mga videos trending, puro papuri kahit walang totoong merito. Lahat nakadikit sa pondo, sino ba tong mga binibiling gago? Konektado ang korupsyon mula taas hanggang baba. Pera pasok sa bulsa, hudas na vloggers ang kawal nila. Kumakalat ang lason sa isip ng masa, di mo ba ramdam? May presyo ang opinion, wala nang libre, wala nang alam. Kasama ng mga politikong magnanakaw, mga influencer na bayad, nangaakit ng views habang binubuwaya inyong oras at lakad. Sila'y di hitman na may baril, pero binabaril ang katotohanan. Ginagawang aliwan ng kasinungalingan hanggang magmukha itong normal na kaganapan. Kahit saan ka lumingon, mukhang inaagawan ka ng isip. Dinadaan ka sa laugh trips, skits at memes, payang pasirit. Para paghalalan, vote mo pa rin tong mga mandaraya at leader lobo. Imbes na umangat ang bayan, tayo nilalason hanggang mabaon sa limbo. Konektado ang korupsyon mula taas hanggang baba. Pera pasok sa bulsa, hudas na vloggers ang kawal nila. Kumakalat ang lason sa isip ng masa, di mo ba ramdam? May presyo ang opinion, wala nang libre, wala nang alam. Sila'y nag-tiktok, nag-video, tila mga marionette sa tali. Gumagalaw ayon sa kung magano ang ibabayad na sa lape. Ang masay binubulag parang tinakpan ng itim na tela. Sila'y panandalian lang pero ang epekto nito pang matagalan na problema. Kung hindi nyo gets, gawin natin sa premise, premise conclusion. Kayo style para malinaw ang ating diskusyon. O heto na mga bro, ilalatag ko ng maayos para di nyo masabi na puro lang reklamo't ingay ang idinudulot. Premison! Ang mga politiko ay may record na ng korupsyon. Sa pondo ng bayan, sila nagtatampisaw sa kasamaan. Bawat proyektong inaaprubahan, may patong na porsyento. Imbes na tao mapunta sa bulsa nila, dumiretso. Premise do! Ang mga vloggers na bayad tumatanggap ng pera para magbigay ng papuri kahit bulok ang sistema. Sila'y binabayaran para maghasik ng propaganda, para ang tao'y maligaw, di makita ang tunay na agenda. Premise true, ang tao'y umaasa sa social media na impormasyon, pero dahil sa vloggers na bayaran, nagiging manipulasyon. Ang mali ay nagmumukhang tama sa kanilang mga kwento, at ang totoo'y tinatabunan ng peke at di makatarungang desisyon. Premise true, kapag ang tao'y naloko at naniniwala sa kasinungalingan, ang halalan ay napupuno ng maling pagbuto at kahinaan. Sa halip na pumili ng tama, ang masay napapaniwala sa imahe ng politiko na gawa-gawa lang ng propaganda. Conclusion,
Kaya da't malinaw ang connection.
ang mga politiko ay nagmamayat ng vloggers para kiwan hitmen. Di pa rin lang ang dala kundi kwento kasinungaling ang mabisa. At dahil dito, ang bayan ay kinukupit hindi lang sa pera kundi pati sa dignidad at justisya. Ang korupsyon nila'y dumadaloy mula bulsa hanggang utak ng masa. Kaya ang sambayanan ay nagiging biktima ng kanilang palidilang at pag-abuso sa tiwala. Konektado ang korupsyon mula taas hanggang baba. Pera pasok sa bulsa, hudas na vloggers ang kawal nila. Kumakalat ang lason sa isip ng masa, di mo ba ramdam? May presyo ang opinion, wala nang libre, wala nang alam. Oh, ayan mga bro, premise, conclusion, kayong style. Oh, ayan mga bro, premise, conclusion, kayong style. Klaro na ba o kailangan pang i-google habang naglalakbay? Huwag magpalilang sa mga vloggers na nagmimistulang journalista. Kung may integrity, di tatanggap ng pera mula sa korap na opisyalista. Sana magising bago tuluyang mahulog sa bitag. Para sa kinabukasan mo tayong pumayag. Politiko at vlogger parehong nalulunod sa kasakiman. Tayo hawaan ng katunatohanan, huwag silang hayaang maghari sa bayan.
Yo, shoutout sa inyong lahat. Ito na nga. Shoutout sa inyong lahat ha. Shoutout kay CNN. Teka. Coast Jared pa tayo. Ito.
Wow.
CNN, shoutout sa iyo. Jerry, Kayus Minion, Carolace, John, Chibi, Jom, Baileys Vlog, Monsavior, Marie, Kaniguan Man, Reinhard Comedia, Lai, Enbray, Raimi, Norman, Factor, Alina, Maria Elisa, Inang-inang siya, Vino, Lil Boss, Avins, Gossip Central, Queen Serena, George, Russell's Dad, Cerberus Knight, Mucho Gusto, Lisa, Blasco, Mark Jerios, Cerberus Knight, Kaliguan Man, Keep It Real, MGN, iMac TV, Kik Maru, Pelayo, Lenny, Ars Daily Dose, Marie, Egret, Sashimi, Kaniguan Man, Labo, Azer, The Homelander, Langga, Daniel, Mr. Bataquero, Charlie Connor, Pablo Rakim, Nicoy Leto, Jennifer, Generalissimo, Lisa, Agi, I'm Fake Enough, Russell's Dad, Yes Man in Nonsense, Links, let's go. Sabi ni Charlie, depende siguro kung saan galing source. Well, it doesn't matter kasi leak nga bro ikaw naman. Kasama sa abductive reasoning mo kung kanino galing. It doesn't matter kung kanino galing. Kasi ang tawag dyan, Charlie Connor, genetic fallacy. Come on, Charlie! Come on! Kasama sa i-abduce mo yan. And secondly, that's genetic fallacy. Hello, Aunt May. Shoutout sa inyo. Brutal Canton, Ultra Instinct, Variado, Links, Vincent, Yeng Tut, Amare, Amare. Ilang beses ka umakyat sa stage, boss? Bawal umakyat. Display lang ako dun, gagi. Anyway. Good afternoon po. Hello, LMNOP. Ngayon, ito nga yung may sa Manila Times, diba? Alam niyo naman siguro, may nakapag-gano na. Pero naglalaban na ng yes and no dito, Is the leak docs legit or not? 54% sa yes. 47% sa no. Okay, i-end ko muna. Tandaan nyo yan. Okay, and Paul. Alright. Ngayon, sa ending, mag-vote ulit tayo. Okay? Okay? Okay. 73 nag-vote. So, okay. So, let's go. Hindi naka-vote siguro si No Nonsense. Mukhang late. Okay? Let's go. Basahin muna natin. Okay? Paano ma-enjoy ang graduation kung hindi ka aakyat kasama anak? Graduation bulok. Feeling ko bait lang yan. Ito. Ito na nga. Manila Times. Pagbasahin muna natin to kahit baliko yung niya. Ang pangit naman nga, ako na nga gagawa ng naiinis ako sa accent eh. Sino yun? Peke yan, di galing sa rapper. Well, may point ka. Ito. Magbasahin natin. Alam niyo naman tamad ako eh. Teka, magbasahin natin. Next. Next. Alam niyo naman ako. Wala na. Meron pa rin. Hindi. Simulan natin dito sa may Let's go. A leaked document outlines the campaign strategies of the administration-backed ALYANSA para sa bagong Pilipinas going into the final 3 weeks before the May 12th elections, including a push to impeach Vice President Sara Duterte and to have candidates she supports disqualified. The document, titled Mid-Election Campaign Sprint Action Plan, was signed by House Majority Leader Manuel Jose Dalipe, who is also the Executive Vice President of the Lakas Christian Muslim Democrats, Lakas CMD,
Okay.
and highlights the key objectives of Oplan Horus. While the source of the leak said the document was authentic, ALYANSA campaign manager Toby Tiangco dismissed it as a fake and said Dalipe himself categorically denied its authenticity. I'm not aware of this. First time I've seen this document. Called up Manix Dalipe, he said that's fake. Tiangco told the Manila Times in a text message. The document said, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. continues to be attacked and smeared by the evil forces of former President Rodrigo Duterte, who is detained in The Hague awaiting trial for crimes against humanity in connection with his bloody war on drugs.
Okay.
His kindness and tolerance should not be exploited by the opponents, and his reign shall seek, defended by every beneficiary of the Alyansa. According to the President's instructions, Lakas CMD will continue to advance the Oplan Horus as a staunch ally to maintain the Alyansa's advantage post-midterm election. The dossier read. The document said that the Alyansa has made encouraging progress a year since Oplan Horus was implemented. We have greatly weakened Duterte's evil force according to the Oplan Horus, the document said. Noting that the alliance is confident that the forces of former President Duterte would not be able to challenge the leadership of Marcos before 2028. Among the accomplishments mentioned in the midterm strategy were the creation of a core campaign team led by Speaker Martin Romualdez. Partido Federal ng Pilipinas President Reynaldo Tamayo Jr. and current Alyansa campaign manager and Navotas representative Toby Tiangco, alignment of parties under the alliance. Lakas CMD, Nationalista Party, National Unity Party, and the Nationalist People's Coalition. With the President's Partido Federal ng Pilipinas, PFP, as a central force, the endorsement of VIP, candidates such as Representative Erwin Tulfo and former Senator Panpilo Lacson and Manny Pacquiao, Senators Bong Revilla and Lito Lapid and Makati Mayor Abby Binay, the raising of campaign funds including 8 billion to cover rallies and logistics, and cash and propaganda fees. Under attack strategies, the paper included the arrest of former President Rodrigo Duterte, Cayo Castro. Teka, tamad ako eh. Hindi, basahin ko na nga. Sige, basahin ko na nga. In which law enforcement agencies and Congress work with former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV to obtain an arrest warrant from the International Criminal Court. Kung mo kayo yung investigation of Duterte's war on drugs in the House of Representatives, the launch of impeachment proceedings against the Vice President, weakening the Duterte alliance through the arrest of the televangelist Apollo Kibuloy, which would put a squeeze on Duterte's campaign funds. Countering disinformation spread by Kibuloy's organization by launching an information campaign on the drug war, smuggling, and private armies. The document also listed next moves such as feeding the Vice President's impeachment at the Senate, speeding, mali yung AI, using FLR, funds for later release, to win Senate votes. Through Senate President Francis Chis Escudero, pulling down the ratings of Duterte candidates who benefited from the public sympathy for the former president by working with the ICC to obtain arrest warrants for his key allies, Senators Bongo and Ronald De La Rosa, having the House and law enforcement agencies investigate the drug war and the abuse of confidential funds, getting key candidates disqualified by filing drug and murder cases against Duterte, his son Representative Paulo Duterte, Go, and De La Rosa in local courts. Indicator na lang natin sa AI kayo ay kung sino sumisigaw ng kalmo. I can make him shout, you know? I can make him shout. Don't be so confident. Countering disinformation by shutting down pro-Duterte fake accounts on social media and freezing Duterte's assets. I did not train the AI for nothing. You know? That's why if you look at my channel, the other one, it's Caillou and the Machine, right? Exactly. And you will actually see me doing this video, the summary of my videos here, my live on sa next channel with my absence. It's just the robot talking. It's just me. It's me, but not really me. Gets mo? Gets mo? No nonsense? Doon sa kabilang channel ko, na Caillou and the Machine, will be the summary of my live dito without my appearance. I mean, with my appearance, but it's not really me. It's a freaking robot that looks like me and talks like me for some reason. Caillouception. Gets nyo? Cool. Let's go. Let's continue. Speaking to reporters, bagong channel, hindi bagong channel yun, yung luma. Yung 2.0, ginawa kong Caillou and the Machine. Speaking to reporters in Davao City, the Vice President said she was confident she would be acquitted in the impeachment trial at the Senate. Okay? When I came home from The Hague, we held a meeting with the lawyers because that is also one of my priorities. And my lawyer said that they are more confident in winning the impeachment case, the Vice President said. Duterte was impeached by the House of Representatives in February for betrayal of public trust, bribery, culpable violation of the Constitution. The impeachment trial is slated to begin on July 30th once the Senate convenes as an impeachment court. Okay. She also said the arrest of her father convinced her to campaign for the candidates she supported under the Partido Demokratiko Pilipino banner, PDP. She also said she never spoke to her father about her endorsement of Senator Amy Marcos and House Deputy Speaker Camille Villar, as they only talk about endorsing the 10 candidates of the PDP. Ba't walang content? Kasi nga, gulo mo naman eh. Bakit walang nakikinig ka ba? Let's go. It was up to the party whether she would join their rallies, she added. While she said she is not part of the PDP Laban slate, she is helping in her own way by thanking her father's supporters and emphasizing the importance of voting straight for the Duterte 10 plus 2. Meanwhile, ALYANSA's ticket will take their campaign to Pampanga on Wednesday with 4 major campaign events in the province. Each hosted by prominent Kapampangan leaders. Okay? Tiangco said the Pampanga sortie reflected the coalition's commitment to connect directly with voters across the province. Pampanga is a game changer. Its people want leaders who will work, not grandstand. And that's exactly what ALYANSA stands for, he said. Tiangco said the series of rallies in Pampanga mark a decisive push to consolidate support in one of the country's most influential vote-rich provinces. With 1.67 blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, The ALYANSA slate, blah, 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 blah. The blah, 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 blah. We're not just here to campaign. We're here, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Punta natin yung document. Okay? Here's the document. Mid-election final campaign sprint action plan. April 22, 2025. Meeting schedule. Schedule. Prososyal. Meeting schedule. Arrival of participants. Opening remark. Message of commitment. Closed door meeting. Reaction planning. Mali pa yung spelling ng planning. Oplan Horus. Dapat pa nilagay ko sa Oplan Horus. Kumaya na. As the leader of ALYANSA para sa bagong Pilipinas, PBBM continues to be attacked and smeared by Duterte's evil forces. His kindness and tolerance should not be exploited by the opponents. Planning, mali spelling, dapat planning. Okay. Pati nga yung go home tsaka come home, sinita mo pa eh. Kung totoo yan, bobong kriminal gumawa niyan. Actually, mamaya tayo dyan. According to the President's instructions, Lakas CMD will continue to advance the Oplan Horus as a staunch ally to maintain the ALYANSA's advantage post-midterm election. What we've accomplished. 1 year after the Oplan Horus formulated, the ALYANSA has made encouraging progress. We have greatly weakened Duterte's evil force according to the Oplan Horus. With the optimistic midterm election situation, we are confident that Dutz will not be able to challenge the PBBM's leadership before 2028. We have accomplished how to defend. Set up a core campaign team to include SP Martin, President Tamayo, Kong Toby, Kong AG, etc. With kind of planning, you don't put etc., you know? We have to be precise. Okay? We are banking on precision here. Come on. Because there's Kong Erwin here. Align with more parties, ensure the centrality of PFP. While aligned with Lakas and UP, Nacionalista and NPC, etc. Don't put etc. Come on, you're confusing the guys. You're confusing the stupid vloggers, guys. Pinangalanan mo pa, nag-etc. ka din naman ba? Kaya nga eh. Endorse VIP candidates, Kong Erwin, Sen Ping Lacson, Sen Manny Pacquiao, Sen Bong Revilla, Sen Lito Lapid, and Mayor Abby Binay, etc. Come on, you're confusing the vloggers. Sana sinabi mo na lang, some congressman. Raise campaign funds, Kung Saldico prepared 8 billion budget to cover rallies and logistics, as well as cash and propaganda fees. Propaganda fees? VIP? Well, I agree na VIP si Erwin Tulfo. Pero propaganda fees. You don't, come on. First of all, if you're planning shit, you don't put it on paper. You buy a burner. Secondly, you don't use propaganda. Okay? You don't use that term. Come on! Come on! You don't put it on paper. You buy burner phones. confusing the vloggers, guys. Let's go, let's go. Oo nga, messenger lang yan. Use, use policy tools like exemption of rice tariffs and improvement of uniform personnel's remuneration packages. Si Yusik nga, hirap na hirap itago sa good news. Information campaign. Reactive social network established during ano? We shall never rise again. Ang propaganda issue yata dito is integrity ng election. Sunod. Saan ba yan? Let's go. Ay. Ayan, let's go. 2022 national election and absorb more SOMED influencers. SOMED. See? If they actually read that, they're gonna ask, especially Coach Jarrett, he's gonna ask, dude, what's SOMED? Huh? Sino mo tong Nightbot? Wala na mangyayari sa send kung it's like talking with each other bluntly as if you know each other and present everyone as the evil. Especially si Coach Jarrett, you cannot confuse the guy. Come on. Mike Cervera confused him. Oh. Some past tense ng some. Typo error again. Okay. How to attack? ICC arrest plan. PNP, PEDA, HRC. Di ba PDEA dapat yan? Okay, anyway. Baka iba yung PEDA, hindi ko lang alam. Congress work with Senator Trillanes for ICC investigation to obtain arrest warrant for Duterte and successfully arrested and transferred him. Domestic investigation. The House, DOJ, NBI, COA, AMLC, ongoing investigation on drug war and CF cases. Tatawag kay boss yun, magtatanong, launch impeachment. The House launched and passed the impeachment complaint against Sara in the support of soft budget. AIX, AKAP, tupad. Weaken the Dutz Alliance. The action plan against Kibuloy and his KOJC is completed. Therefore, squeeze Dutz campaign funds. Counter disinformation. Fight back Duterte and KOJC by information campaign on drug war, smuggling, and private military. Labanan ng fake news ang fake news. Following strategies and moves. Speed up impeachment on Senate. Using FLR to win Senate votes through SPGs to pull down booming ratings of those candidates due to Duterte's arrest. PNP, PEDA, HRC, Congress to work with ICC for investigation and arrest. Arrest warrant for BG, sino BG? Bongo and De La Rosa. I smell a false flag. Carry forward domestic investigation. The House, DOJ, NBI, COA, MLC investigate drug war for NCF cases. First, kung makita ka naka-polo shirt, boss kayo, of course. Disqualify key candidates. File drug and murder cases against Duterte. Pulong, BG, and De La Rosa in local courts. Disqualify them in COMELEC. Fund Carlo Nograles in his campaign. Counter disinformation. Shut down those fake accounts. Freeze those assets. Ngayon, nanalo kanina yung yes, it is legit, right? Kaya pirma to? Executive Vice President, Lakas, CMD. Nanalo, di ba? Nanalo yung yes kanina. Ngayon, I would like to hear arguments why it's not real. I mean, it is real in the sense of my position my position is a fabricated shit. Yeah. Pero, of course, saying that's a fabricated shit is just a claim, right? We need proofs in the sense of arguments. Okay? Sino? Yusek kayo, kailan start ng question and answer at Good News? Hamaya. I need to hear arguments. Why you think it's not? Well, it is real but it's not legit. Lahat kasi nangyari na. Parang hindi leak, parang summary lang eh. True, siya in a sense na nangyari na yung ibang nakasulat dyan. Okay. Good. Ibig sabihin nito, even you can sense bullshit. Maraming typo error. No. It doesn't matter kung maraming typo error. This is not a formal document, dude. You don't send this to COA. Come on. Napaka-trivial lang mo the Punisher. Ay, maraming typo. Well, we're not gonna send it to COA. Come on. Russian mode. Could it be an intentional leak to be a diversion magamit sa topic cover-up real operation? Ewan ko. Last year pa yata yan sir, di ba? Parang ganon. Hindi, last year pa ba to? Leak daw eh. May 2022 eh, tas may nakalagay na eto, 2025. Oh, ayan oh. 2025. Parang evidence lang ni Sentry. What? Gagyo. Ano nangyari, uy? Maraming incriminating details na someone who has a political plan would not put in writing. Well, that's a good point too. Sabi ni Teacher Mark, last year pa yata yan kayo, di ba? Sabi ni Teacher Mark? Totoo ba? We. May evidence yun, ano?
Sa init ng diskurso. Kasi mabasa eh. Ayan, no? Ano yan? To cover rallies and...
Saan dito? May ano ka? May timestamp ka? Sabi Teacher Mark yan? Hanapin natin. Kayo, bakit parang kumiis ka? Nag-ahit lang ako eh. Ay, hindi, nag-ano lang. Wait. Okay, ito.
Okay, last year pa to. The ALYANSA accomplish. O ito, na-accomplish nila ha. 1 year after Oplan Horus formulated, ibig sabihin, matagal na to. Okay?
Bakit? Paano yan sabi?
Okay, last year pa to.
Dahil?
The ALYANSA tagal accomplish. Okay, country as the leader for closed door meaning
2025 eh.
meeting, reaction planning.
Okay. Hindi. So, hindi ko nakuha. Nakinig lang ako habang nagluluto, pabaon kilos. Hindi niya sinasabing last year pa yan. Assuming assuming na totoo yan, so last year pa dapat yan, supposedly. Okay? Nag-gets nyo? Ayun yung ibig sabihin, Teacher Mark. Toto.
Oh, ito, Oplan Horus. As the leader of Alyansa ng Bagong Pilipinas, PBBM continues to be attacked and smeared by the Duterte evil forces. His kindness and tolerance should not be exploited by his
Ganito na lang. Kung kayo ba may planong masama, ipiprint nyo ba yung details? To.
opponents, and this reign shall be defended by every beneficiary of the Alyansa. According to the President's instruction, Lakas CMD will continue to advance the Oplan Horus as such ally to maintain the Alyansa's advantage post-midterm election. What we have accomplished, ito, na-accomplish nila ha, 1 year after Oplan
Ayan o, kasi 1 year after. Ayun nakalagay, what we've accomplished, binasa niya one year after. Unang-una, hindi niya sinasabing last year pa yan. Sabi niya kasi based on that, dun sa narrative na yon, which is, ang authority is yung, which is begging the question kasi, para mo na sabing last year, well, sabi dyan last year, kaya last year yan, which is begging the question, circular reasoning, right? Pero, hindi niya sinasabi ni Teacher Mark na last year pa yan. Ang sinasabi niya is based on that, last year pa yan.
Plan Horus formulated. Ibig sabihin, matagal na to. Okay? Last year pa to. The Alyansa
kasi based dun sa sinabi na yon, 1 year, 1 year after the Oplan Horus, so, dun lang nila inaano. Pero hindi niya sinabing Pero, pero maganda yung sinabi niyo lahat kasi yun talaga yung intuition mo na okay, we did not read something new. Right? That's the red flag. That's the number 1 red flag. At tama kayong na spot ng bullshit trader nyo yun. Why? Because there's nothing new there. All those things, all those stuff, ay nangyari na. It's like me trying to predict the future, but I predicted it in the future. Ang sabi kasi 1 year after, dyan lang sinabi. Nagigis yung point? Parang, I can write the same shit with additional information. That alam mo yun, I can do better than this bullshit. Yeah, parang nilagay lang nila ang gusto natin marinig ko is kayo. It smells too easy and say, ayan, confirm na. That's why it's bullshit. I concur. There's nothing new there. So it's like writing it now. And knowing the past. Grabe prediction. Hindi. Mas malala to. Kasi sa kanya, yung prediction niya is too generalized. Ito, with specifics naman. Kaso ginawa niya ngayon. Hindi in the past. Kasi ang prediction is going to the future, right? Okay, the problem is, ito sinasabi niyong Oplan Horus na to, hanggang dun lang kayo sa ongoing. Which is a red flag. Hindi man lang kayo na-abduce. Do you want me? Do you want me to show you how it's done? Do you want me to show you on how to do it like properly? Wag na, baka magkaroon pa sila ng tip eh. Teach us, sensei. Wala man lang unproven prediction pa. Correct. Mas malala pa to sa Baldwin. Mas malala to. You just summarize what happened. Para nagsulat lang ng history. Correct. Kumbaga guys, para may nanood sa mga kasama nating vloggers, sinulat ng mga prediction and analysis, sabay lalabas to and it's a leak. Pero in reality, kinuha lang sa analysis natin. Maglalagay ng hindi pa nangyayari. Yes. Itabi nyo. Itabi nyo. Pinaka-off talaga dyan is dated recently lang. Akin na. Alam mo ang pinaka-red flag dito? Alam mo kung ano? Bald loose yan. Oo nga no. Kung planning ay ST planning yan, may mga strategies pa sila in the future. Ding 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 ding. Like it's so? It's so stupid. Baka pantakibutas lang to sa pagbaba ng trust rating. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry guys. Pero I don't think na nanggaling to kay PBBM side. I think galing to sa DDS side. Hindi to galing sa ano? Hindi to galing sa admin. Galing to sa kabilang side. Galing to ito, if I can abduce. Here's my hypothesis. Ang gumawa nito ay galing sa DDS side but hindi sa inner circle. That I can deduce. Isipin nyo, nag-grand plan kayo pero wala kayong nilagay about 2028 forerunner nyo. Hindi malayo na may babaril sa sariling paa nila para magkagulo and magka-diversion. Parang polvo vid na naman ata ito. Tusay lang po ba? No, mataas yung probability. Mas mataas yung probability na sa DDS galing to. DDS na bobo, yeah. Hindi inner circle. Why? Because I know more information than the person who wrote this shit. The piece of shit. True, siguro, yan galing siguro yan sa email kasi mahilig mag-email ang mga anonymous person. Ang kinakatakot ko yung dadating na eleksyon, yung magkadayaan, magkaroon ng leakage ng dayaan, gulo-gulo na. Parang nag-o-audition. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi I know more than the person who wrote this bullshit, this piece of shit. DDS insider si Kayo. Nasa inner circle ka na ba? Hoy, Aunt May, wag mo ko ipahamak. Wala. More on ganito. Wala ako sa inner circle. Okay? Parang ganito. It's counterintuitive actually. It's counterintuitive. DDS ka talaga. Hindi, yun nga eh. Yun nga yung problema eh. Yun yung problema. Hindi ko sa DDS nalaman to. Gets nyo? Counterintuitive siya. Bago pa mangyari itong lahat na to, alam ko na. Pero hindi galing sa DDS. So, kung sasabihin nyo inner circle ka na, ng ano? Saan camp? Alam mo ang pinakamalaking giveaway sa akin. Okay, may future plans ba? Wala sa publicated plans. Mahina nga yung nag-public. Baka nagpanggap na DDS double agent si Kayo. Hindi yung spelling actually ang nakakabother. Yung format ng pag-address sa mga target. Baka sa mga kaliwa na pula yan. I don't think so too. Pero alam nyo ba ang pinaka biggest na giveaway sa akin? Alam nyo ba kung ano? Ito. Biggest giveaway sa akin. Bigyan ko kayo clue. Pero sabihin ko sa inyo, ito muna. Kayo na, nasa 50 plus yung yung sabing legit yan. O ngayon, gawa ulit tayo. Do you still think that this document is legit? O ngayon, sasabihin ko muna to. And then I'm gonna ask you the same question ulit. Katulad nung kanina. Okay? There's a person missing here in this list. That every DDS na nasa inner circle at yung mga admin na nasa inner circle, they would agree on this. Teves is not here. Why? It means the person who wrote this bullshit, this piece of shit, ay hindi inner circle. Now, I'm gonna ask you the question again. Please vote. Let's go. Teves is not here. You missed that part. Tama, right? So I know na hindi inner circle ng DDS to at hindi inner circle ng admin to. Rookie. Nandyan sa listahan si Tambi, guys. So ngayon, magandang hapon sa lahat. Hello, Neil. May isa pa akong in-expect na pangalan dyan. Wag mo na sabihin. Wag mo sabihin. Puro paganda na naman. So, at least, nabago ko yung isip nyo. Kasi kanina is 50 plus %. O ngayon, nakatulong ako sa ekonomiya, lalo na sa NBI, that I change your mind, guys. We just debunk a fake news right now. This is shit.
Yo, check. Isang matinding real talk lang to. Pera sa bahay na naliligaw.
Politiko sa taas, kumakapit sa bulok na sistema, ginagatasan ng bayan. Di mo napansin to ba? May patong sa bawat proyekto, bawat kasunduan binabaha. At mga vlogger na bayaran, sila binibili para mag-alsa balutan ng kasinungalingan at gawa-gawang hustisya. Sa mga screen natin, sila humahalimuyak na parang santo, pero sa likod dala nila'y paninira lagim at